obviously they know who you are. Obviously they know you represented Donald Trump in some pretty high profile cases. And so now that you've joined, or at least now you work for the young men here, you hear them say things like they've been accosted, they've been, threatened online. Does that make your case a greater case, or how do you work within what's happening to these young men?
Well, unfortunately, I wish there was no case. I wish this hadn't happened. But unfortunately, because these things did happen, there is a case, and now there's multiple cases. And I'm going to tell you something. If you're out there and you lied about these guys, you lied about my guys, you lied about Tyler's guys here, if you lied about Morgan, if you lied about Jax, if you lied about Warren, we're going to get you. And you're going to be hauled into court, you're going to be held accountable, and it's going to be very painful. And what I would say to the people who have done that is, now's your chance. If you want to apologize and retract before you find yourself in court, you should probably do that now. Because if you don't do that, once you're in court, now you just can't leave. You won't be able to get out of it. We're dealing with hustlers. And one thing that I've seen since I got here is that Ocean Springs, Mississippi, is a really beautiful place. And the region is very beautiful. It's one of the most beautiful places in the country. And there is just no question, the death of Nolan Wells is a horrendous tragedy. But for the tragedy to then be magnified after his death for no reason other than profit is a disgrace, or what we would call a shanda. And I had the opportunity to go to Horn Island today with Tyler and Warren and Jax. And a lot of people who have been sucking up way more oxygen than they're entitled to have not been to the island. I'm willing to bet that a lot of the hustlers and profiteers and liars have not been to that island. And you have to go to that island. And being at the island today was revelatory. It was really illuminating. It's a very dynamic marine environment, first of all. But when you go to the island, you see instantly that what some people want to be true, what they wish to be true, they're trying to wish it to be true. They're trying to make it true through their lies. It's actually not possible. It is a very, very long and narrow barrier island. It's basically very low sand dunes. And in the particular part of the island that we're dealing with, there are no trees. It's hardly any foliage, hardly any tree cover, hardly any plants, and it's wide open. And on July 4th, there were thousands of people there. There is no possible way that anybody could have committed a murder in broad daylight on a barren, windswept island that is narrow and was just swamped with people that day in broad daylight. It's just not possible given the natural environment there.
You hear that, Willie D? You hear that, Poetik Flakko? All you race baiters, all you grifters, do y'all hear that? I'm telling y'all right now, if I was y'all, I would apologize. I would go back. I would delete all them videos. I would delete all the bullshit narratives. I would delete all the grifting, all the lies, because I don't think this man is playing, and I hope he's not playing. All that bluffing and huffing and puffing, he needs to stand on that. If he's going to sue people and if they're going to get people in court, they need to do that. No, don't threaten. Don't do none of that. Make it happen. People got to start making examples of other people. You know what I'm saying? Because what Willie D doing, Poetik Flakko, all these other black content creators that are lying their asses off, that is disgusting behavior. You know what I'm saying? And they need to be held accountable for that. So I hope this lawyer is going to stand on business. I really do. I really do. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, at this point, if you're still making up things, if you're still spreading the narrative, you're just an evil person, in which I don't put that past any of y'all. I think a lot of y'all are evil. You know what I mean? Y'all claim to be righteous people. Y'all claim to be of God, but y'all are not. Y'all are not. Y'all are evil. and y'all are racist. Simple as that. You know what I'm saying? And y'all dislike white people. So if a white person, if it's a chance that a white person can die or get locked up, y'all are gonna jump on that opportunity to send white people away. You know what I mean? That is low IQ, that is stupid, that is evil, and it's just it's full of shit. You know what I'm saying? So I'm hoping that this lawyer stands on business with this. Do not play with these people. Because you got to keep in mind, these people didn't care for these boys. These people want to see these boys get locked up. These people want to see these boys get hurt. Or worse. Or worse. You know what I'm saying? So, Willie D, Poetik Flakko, all you race baiting grifters on the internet, y'all get ready, because one thing about the internet is forever and everybody could see you. So I hope this lawyer is taking screenshots. I hope he's taking clips. I hope he's writing down names. I hope he pull out his notepad and just do whatever he got to do to get y'all asses in that courtroom. And he gave y'all a chance. He literally said, now is your chance. Now is your chance to renege on everything you said. But see, y'all are so stupid and y'all don't understand how the law works. Y'all not going to do that. You know what y'all going to do? Y'all going to double down. Y'all going to double down. So in that case, I hope y'all asses go to court. I really do. I hope y'all asses go to court. So shout out to this lawyer. Shout out to Officer Tatum. Part 2 of this interview coming soon, but y'all know how I feel about it. I'm not with that line. I'm not with the BS. Take they ass to court.